plea of guilty to the charge, and we can proceed straight to sentencing, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's your plea?
Guilty, Your Honor.
I'll accept your guilty plea and find you guilty. What is your problem?
Can I read you my letter,
I
Your
mean,
Honor?
you've been, when your case got bound over from Willoughby back in December, until you came here and left for NeoCAP, you were an ass ache in the jail. When you came back from NeoCAP, you continue to be an ass ache almost on a daily basis. What is your problem?
Your Honor.
Because I'm sick of it. I got a pile of paper about you like this, on all the problems you're causing over there. What's your problem?
Your Honor, with the jail situation, I have been causing an issue with other inmates. Me and other inmates get into it a lot. A lot of people in there facing time. A lot of people about to do time. A lot of people, and people bumping heads in there. And I could just say on my behalf, I have been getting into a lot of fights, and I've been taking it, and I've been apologizing, pleading guilty, and trying to move forward.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. But I don't have a stack of paper like this on any other person in there. I don't have any papers on any other person in there except you.
Your Honor, when I first got to the jail, it was a different scenery for me. I wasn't used to being around so many people so disrespectful. When I was in prison, a lot of people, the meanest, biggest guy, tell you excuse me. So I was getting into it a lot with people that didn't have no problem with disrespecting, you know, and it's one TV, one remote. So a lot of things just was, and I ain't trying to make no excuse to you, Your Honor, because I know you don't like them. And I'm admitting my part. I was fighting. I was. And when you sent me to NeoCAP, I told myself I'm gonna have a lot more self-control because I know you ain't gonna take that. You're not gonna accept that, especially with my jail record. Now, when I was in NeoCAP, I like to read you this letter right quick, and because I'm better at writing how I feel. I said, Your Honor, when I was at NeoCAP, I was falsely accused of being terminated from the program NeoCAP, in which I have key evidence of phone calls with my lawyer, voicemails, and video footage indicating that I wanted to lead the program myself. The staff members can testify to my credibility, Your Honor. I even spoke with my probation officer, Mr. David Tompkins, before I got there about my uneasiness about being there, and he stated while I was there, my lawyer could file a motion to have me removed while I was there. There was residents who was putting my rehabilitation in danger with derogatory terms and prejudiced statements, specifically using the word nigger and nigga constantly. I probably could have used better coping skills to adjust to my environment a little more. I just felt uncomfortable being around such negativity and hate. Also, I have more to lose than the average person because my freedom is at risk. In just a short period of time, I was informed I had some redirections, but I wasn't even informed when I reached. I was informed that I had multiple redirections, but I wasn't even informed when I reached a couple redirections, Your Honor. So I felt I was being targeted because I told the staff members and everybody there that I wanted to leave NeoCAP, but in good standards. It was a problem that I wanted to leave because Miss Lisa, the head supervisor there, told me there was only two ways people left NeoCAP on her watch. Either they finished the program or they getting sent back on a probation violation. My lawyer, Bill Watson, was in process of trying to file a motion for a possible transfer to another treatment facility, CBCF, which is a community-based correctional facility in which I can obtain my GED and attend IOP programs that's beneficial to my rehabilitation, Your Honor. No matter how much I express my fear and comfortability to NeoCAP staff members and Ms. Lisa about being around prejudiced residents, my safety and security continue to be challenged. And it's NeoCAP's duty to make sure all residents feel safe, and that's why I asked to be moved, but nobody proceeded to help me. I told myself I'd rather be in front of you explaining why I asked to leave rather than be explaining why I put my hands on another resident, Your Honor. I can assure you if I'm granted an opportunity to go to CBCF, I'm going to complete it without a problem. Like, I'm going to get my GED.
Where's the evidence of that? You can't behave over here and you can't behave down there.
I had multiple, like I told you, the residents, the residents, the supervisors, the staff members, I was walking up to them, actually telling them, and telling ain't even in my path. But I know you not gonna tolerate nothing. So I was walking up to the staff members like, man, they calling me, they saying nigger in here, man, and it's really frustrating me. I don't pay like that, like, and I just need to be moved. Can y'all please move me to the other side? I was telling the actual supervisors what was going on. I was actually writing about it in class and talking to the teachers about it. That's why I said they will be able to tell you. I'm not lying to you, Your Honor. When they were saying that type of stuff, they told me, the staff member said, we usually let you guys work on the resolution. We don't just move you. And I actually pulled up on the older dude who was saying nigger. His name was Carl. And I asked him, could he not say it? I said it in a respectful way and everything. Like I don't know if they was allowing you to say nigga and nigger before I got here, but that's real. That's like it's offensive to me. It's racist. Like I never heard nobody just walk around saying that like that. And he was like, yeah, all right, whatever, I got you. But he continued to make black jokes and just say shit like that. And the last day I got frustrated and I was like, man, I'm not going through this no more. And some other guys that was on the other side was like, you can do it, Jaden, just a little longer. I'm like, no, man, because I'm going to lose my temper. And I can't go in front of my judge for putting my hands on nobody when they got a zero tolerance for fighting. So I asked to be moved again. They was like, no. It was like the next time something happened, let us know. And I let him know. Then the very next day, he made a black joke. And everybody in the room laughed because I was the only black dude on that side. So I told him again.
So you got kicked out of there because the director was trying to talk to you about something, okay? And you kept talking over her and arguing with her, and you got louder and louder. They moved you to another area away from other people, and you continued to yell and talk over her till they moved you to a room where nobody was in, attempted to talk to you again. You did the same thing, then started throwing stuff. That's why you got kicked out.
Your Honor, that is what they trying to tell you, Your Honor.
I have had one other alleged problem at NeoCAP in 9.5 years, and it turned out to be bullshit, okay? So all I know is you were an ass ache over here when you got here from Willoughby, when you got arrested in December, until you left, and it started again once you came back. No. So you're going back here. Now, you're going back to the jail. And I'm going to get a daily goddamn report on you. And if there's any trouble with you, then you're coming right back here for the sentence. Do you understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't want to hear any more bullshit going on with you.
Your Honor, can I please tell you something I'm dying to tell you, Your Honor? Like, I hear what you...
Go ahead, tell me.
Man, it's not... See, that's why... They playing with my life, man. They calling you, and they telling you shit I'm doing. But they ain't tell you what they doing. They over there fucking with me. I mean, they over there messing with me.
So all these COs are fucking with you.
No, man.
Saying?
It's a lot of... No, it ain't all of them. I'm cool with a lot of them. It's some of them, and they going to the sergeants, and the sergeants is going to the lieutenants, and they getting to you. And now you looking at my record because they know it's because I'm fighting. But I ain't never had no problem with no CO. And then until I came back, they playing with my life, man. They playing with my food. They playing with my food.
Why are all these guys suddenly doing that with you?
It ain't suddenly.
When I've never heard a whiff of a complaint about them doing it with other people.
Man, it's going on right now. It's officers that's literally searching people inappropriate. I got a PREA going on. That's why they did this. That's why they put me in front of you and called you like, get him out of here. Because I got a PREA going on. Because Officer Hammer touched my dick. I mean, my private part. Excuse my language. He touched my private part, and it ain't nothing I can do because they laughing in my face about this. And I can't put my hands on him because I'm going to be in front of you for an assault. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing I can do. But I've been retaliating. I've been retaliating, doing dumb stuff, refusing to go in my cell and stuff like that because this the only way that I can get anything done. They playing with my food. They give me the wrong tray. And then when I asked the officers to correct my trade, they literally say no and be like, "You in jail. It is what it is." Then I retaliate by doing something like refusing to take my meds. And then that's when the sergeant will come up and get my trade corrected. But then I get in trouble for that, for refusing to take the meds. So I get the correct trade, but I still take a loss at the end. And I just had to tell Lieutenant Durone, like, man, this is dirty. Like, you don't see how dirty they playing with me? And he like, man, they didn't tell me nothing about your trade being wrong. They just say you refused to give it up. I said, you don't see how that's a problem? I saved my trade all the way until 11 o'clock count and showed him the incorrect. I had pork in my applesauce. I don't eat pork. I had the pork icing and my applesauce, and I showed him, and he was like, they didn't tell me nothing about that. Your Honor, they is only telling you one side, and they got the facts because they got the paperwork. I don't have paperwork. I can't make my own paperwork of what they doing to me, Your Honor. They literally is playing with my life, and they put me in front of you because they know all they got to do is...
Why are they all conspiring against you?
It's not all of them, Your Honor. It's just the few COs.
Why are the few COs conspiring against you?
All of them don't like me, and I don't like them. I told you, Your Honor, I'm not gonna lie to you.
How did you and the COs that are doing this develop this hate relationship with each other?
Because I'm not a person who just lay down and let somebody do something to me. So when I retaliate, they get upset about it.
So they're doing the same thing to other people, but other people aren't retaliating.
No, other people do retaliate. It's people in the hole right now. I'm not even gonna bring them into it, but it was people in the hole right now getting in trouble for yoking COs up, for art. They getting sprayed and getting put in the chairs. I've never been through that, but I've been retaliating by refusing a lot and like refusing to get my trays up. So that type of stuff get me in more trouble, Your Honor. But they doing stuff to me. I never put my hands on them. It's people that's in the hole right now that you probably haven't heard about that put their hands on the COs, that wrestle with them. I never did that. But focusing on me, I just retaliate, Your Honor, because they doing stuff to me and they not telling you about that, Your Honor. And I apologize that this had to even become before you. And I had a dream that they was gonna do something like this, but I never thought it was gonna be real, man. They is playing with my life. I got time over my head, and they calling my judge. They calling my judge, like they playing with my life, Your Honor. I'm doing stuff. Yes, I'm not sitting here telling you I'm an angel or I'm not. I am, but I'm doing stuff to retaliate against what they doing to me. That's now since I've been in the hole right now. Before I went to NeoCAP, I never had a problem with an officer. Never.
Well, you did, because I read them all. Take
I
it
had-
back.
it was
Take
all
it back. You'll be
fights.
back later.
Listen. I'm still gonna see it this afternoon, okay? I'm gonna explain. I'll still